Hey guys, welcome back to Ivy Crypto. Hope you are all having a fantastic day. Back with another video, guys. As always, it has been a busy time. I am over 27 weeks pregnant at the moment. So life has been very busy, building a house, lots going on. So I do apologize that I've been away, but I'm always going to be here talking about my favorite projects. Now, one of my favorite projects, Genius Yield, their offset Genius X has made an incredible announcement, so I wanted to make a video solely dedicated to that. Now, before we get into it, this is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a girl taking you along on the crypto journey. Now, if you don't know what Genius X is, guys, a Genius X is an accelerator program empowering Cardano startups, assisting early stage startups attain speed, scale, and edge. Now, Genius X is a part of Genius Yield. So they're part of the Genius Yield family. Genius Yield is one of the most anticipated projects coming to Cardano very, very soon. They had a very successful ISPO recently, a lot of buzz, nearly 20,000 followers on Twitter, and just in general, probably one of the most hyped projects, that hasn't been released yet on Cardano. So if you don't already know about Genius Yield, I highly recommend you follow them. Go check out their website. All the links will be in my bio. Their Twitter is at Genius Yield O. But Genius X, guys, okay, this announcement is insane. So they have announced the world's first multi-token ISPO. Delegators will be able to claim 5 different tokens by delegating to one single ISPO pool. Now, they're going to announce the project selected in the coming days. This is only a couple of days old, this announcement. They have since announced the first project that will be on this ISPO, and it's Smart Places. Now, Smart Places is actually a project that I have been interested in quite a while, and I've actually got some Smart Places NFTs, which I'll show you guys shortly. But this is the first of the announcements we've still got 4 more tokens / projects that are going to be announced as part of the multi-token ISPO. So in this video, I'm going to explain what an ISPO is. I'm going to go through the Medium article explaining it, how you can participate, and all that stuff. So Genius X made this announcement only a couple of days ago on Twitter on August 18th. And it came with a Medium article sort of running through the announcement. So we're going to quickly do a recap on that. So Genius X, a revolutionary launchpad and business accelerator helping Web3 startups attain speed, scale, and edge, is thrilled to announce the first ever multi-token ISPO. An ISPO is a community funding method unique to Cardano. Now, we saw this become big with projects like Meld, Flick2, which unfortunately didn't do well, Ray, and a whole bunch of others. In ISPOs, delegators stake their ADA to stake pools run by startups. Delegators give up their usual 4 to 5% APY in ADA staking rewards in exchange for receiving a project's native token. So for example, guys, when you staked with Meld, you did not receive any ADA rewards, but you received Meld at the end of the ISPO or at whatever date they set. I participated in the Genius Yield ISPO, and in 2023, I believe, early to mid 2023, I will receive my Genius Yield tokens. Vice versa, I am currently staked to the Genius X ISPO, and when that is over, instead of receiving ADA each epoch, I will receive Genius X tokens. So it's essentially you stake your ADA to receive the native tokens of the project you are staking with. In this case, and in the first ever, you will receive 5 different tokens for staking your ADA, which is pretty cool stuff. And it's fantastic for the projects also because it will allow them to get the funding that they need to kick things off. Now, startups use these rewards to fund development of their venture. Cardano ISPOs have become one of the most incredible mechanisms for startups to raise funds from Cardano's 3.5 million plus community. And for you as an investor, it's almost a zero risk situation. Now, yes, you don't receive any ADA and you will receive the native token. And if the project doesn't do very well, the token's not going to be worth anything. So there is a risk in that element, but you're not giving up your ADA. Your ADA is always in your wallet. And if the project does well, it could be very, 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 very fortunate for you to have gotten it at essentially free. You're not paying for it, right? Now let's talk about the world's first multi-token ISPO by GeniusX. Raising the bar further, GeniusX will introduce the world's first ISPO multi-token for selected startups on the GeniusX Accelerator program. The key being here, guys, it'll be projects that are part of the Accelerator program, which I'll show you shortly, and we can take a guess in the comments of who is actually going to be in the ISPO. Now, I am a Genius Yield ambassador, and I can tell you right now, I do not have the inside scoop, guys. I am waiting day by day to see the announcement as they come out of who is going to be participating. Now, for the Cardano community, many delegators are interested in getting the tokens of various projects building on Cardano. The Genius Yield X multi-token ISPO is an answer to that and gives the community access to multiple projects simultaneously. Delegators will get the tokens of 5 projects by delegating their ADA to the Genius X multi-token ISPO. Now, there's some nitty-gritty here that we're going to go through as well. So let's bang through that right now. Around 3% of each project's total supply will be allocated to the ISPO. They're going to use the current Genius X pools, which are Gens 1, Gens 2, Gens 3, and Gens X. The staking reward allocation, staking rewards across the 4 stake pools will be split equally between each startup. Some of the ADA rewards will be paid to Genius X as fees to cover marketing and operations. The ISPO will last 25 epochs, or around 4 months. Startups accepted for the multi-token ISPO needed to have a proven track of development and prospects for growth. So they have to be in development stage, and every project that's a part of the Accelerator program on Gens X, you will see has that. But what are the benefits for you guys? And obviously, I've talked about ISPOs a lot on the channel, not so much recently because, to be honest, I've been, like I said, I delegated to Genius Yield, then I stayed and I'm doing Genius X, and then of course I'm going to do the multi-token ISPO. It's not really, I haven't found any other ISPOs that have been worth talking about on the channel. That's my personal opinion, of course, until this one. Now, it's a unique opportunity to get multiple tokens from one ISPOs. Delegators get 5 tokens from their ADA delegation instead of just 1 token. Operations of the multi-token ISPO will be handled by Maestro, a participant of the Genius X Accelerator program also. ADA delegated to a stake pool is non-custodial, and therefore your funds will never leave your wallet. You can use them at any time. It just lowers your stake, etc., etc. Your funds are never locked, and you always have the ability to withdraw or transfer or whatever you want. There's no KYC, so this is not limited to particular countries, especially for America, which typically doesn't get to participate in a lot of these things. So it's accessible to anyone with any amount of ADA and a personal crypto wallet can participate. They are also low risk, as the principal of the delegator is never at risk. If the startup fails, delegator only risks losing the 4 to 5% in staking rewards for ADA. And this only goes for 4 months, guys. So realistically, you can just stake back and earn ADA after that. In hindsight, it is not that big of a deal. ISPOs have had a great success in the Cardano ecosystem. Genius Yield had a successful ISPO with almost 15,000 participants delegating over 270 million ADA to receive Gens tokens over a 5-month period. And the current Genius X ISPO has over 13,000 participants delegating over 200 million ADA. So pretty incredible stuff from Genius Yield, the Genius Yield family. The multi-token ISPO will start when Epoch 363 begins at 9:45 UTC on September 12th and will last 25 epochs. All you have to do is delegate your ADA or stake your ADA to any of the 4 Gens pools that I previously mentioned, and the multi-token ISPO ends at Epoch 388 at 9:45 UTC on January 15th, 2023. Now, bearing in mind, guys, that projects that are part of this will have their token generation event before May 23rd, 2023. So you will not immediately receive the tokens. That is very, very important to remember. You will not immediately receive your tokens. Now, this article will be linked in the bio, but bearing in mind that I have plenty of videos of how to stake your ADA, how to delegate, and I will do a video specifically on this one as we get closer and closer to the ISPO starting. You can change your stake right now if you want to obviously make sure that you secure a spot. Like I said, I will be leaving my ADA exactly where it is. Now, Smart Places, as we said before, was the first announcement. It's the first connect to earn social media powered by Cardano. Now, Smart Places is a decent, it's got 4,600 followers. You can still mint some. They've obviously got their tokens that they're coming out with. And you can see this is my wallet right here. I have 4 Smart Places NFTs. I actually printed some in my hometown, some in a city that I really like, and I actually bought a couple of random ones from JPEG Store as well. There's a 69 floor, but you can actually mint directly from the Smart Places website, and it's a lot cheaper. And you can, like I said, I'm from a small town in Italy, so I minted one there, and I just think it's pretty cool stuff. So Smart Places is a great project, and if we look at the genius-x.co website, we can see some of the other projects that are currently part of the Genius X family, and we could probably take a guess on who else is going to be a part of the project. So you can see here all the projects, and personally, and again, I have absolutely no say. I don't know what's going to happen, so this is 100% my guess. I'd love to see in the comments who you think is going to be a part of it, but I think that Fluid Tokens is going to be a part of it. It's the first DeFi to NFT bridge. I think Reach Metaverse is also going to be a part of it. I think that Maestro is going to be a part of it, especially because it's got a pretty key role in it. And my last guess is going to be Carter Hub. So that's my personal guesses, guys. Maestro, Carter Hub, Reach Metaverse, and Fluid are going to be the remaining 4. I'll keep you posted, of course, in videos. I'll be posting a video detailing all the details about this ISPO as we actually get closer to it starting, along with a video of how to actually stake your ADA to one of the Gen's pools. Guys, in the meantime, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Leave me a comment. What do you think of the ISPO? Who do you think the other projects are going to be? If you enjoyed it, watch this space.